Hello, everyone, and welcome back to. I think we're calling it the Moss Mountain SMP or Moss Mountain series. I don't know quite yet exactly what we're calling it, but I think that's our title. It's Moss Mountain, which is the name of the city, by the way, if you didn't know. Anyway, in today's episode, we're working on the pumpkin patch, and I mean there isn't a pumpkin patch here yet. It's kind of a work in progress, with the progress being at 0, and so today we're gonna get started on that. So the first thing we need is to lay out where this pumpkin patch is going to be. Now, if I come up here, you can see we have a lot of area to work with. And we're going to have the path go all the way around through here, I think. Sort of in like a U shape with a bunch of other branching paths that all link up together with the U shape. At least that's what I'm thinking so far. That's subject to change. We're going to get it figured out, see what works, see what doesn't work, and I'll walk you through the process of designing this path and figuring out where it goes and all the attractions we should build. We have one attraction right now. It's this guy, Reginald. He's pretty chill. He's here, he's chilling. We're gonna have him somewhere. But the main attraction at this pumpkin patch will probably be some sort of haunted house thing. We're also gonna have a maze and maybe an orchard. We're gonna make most of this stuff up as we go along. So anyway, let's get started on this path. Pumpkins?
Pumpkins.
I guess that's correct. Apples.
Apples? Yep.
Usually has some sort of like amusement something.
Mm-hmm.
Like either like
Carousel. Jared and I
Yeah.
were talking about that earlier.
yeah, usually there's a carousel or something. Or a merry-go-round. Like a playground.
In the book, we need a maze.
Horseback riding.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
We need a hayride.
Yep.
We need gift shop.
Yep.
We need amphitheater.
Mm-hmm.
A flower garden. A brewery.
Train. Wait, no more trains.
Yeah, we don't.
Maze.
Yeah, maze. Petting zoo maybe. Great pumpkin. You know the great pumpkin. Oh yeah, we got a load of ideas here. This might actually be too much, to be honest. Like, I don't know if we're gonna have enough room for all that, but we'll figure it out.
The downside to this build is that it's very seasonal. And I feel like seasonal builds shouldn't be like super close to what is constantly being developed. But I feel like pumpkin patches could be open year round as an attraction and only have pumpkins in the pumpkin season.
Well, it's Minecraft. There aren't really seasons.
True, it's always pumpkin season.
Mm-hmm.
This area is technically like a natural preserve or whatever, but I feel like a pumpkin patch still keeps it pretty natural.
Yeah. I don't know if it's actually like a natural preserve or if it's just gonna be farmland.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. For Caracorsally.
What?
What is this one? What is this one?
Did you try
Small
Grant, did you rewind?
Here.
Rewind. How did you say the word carousel?
Carousel.
Okay.
Okay. A carousel.
Mm-hmm.
What's this one? Food place. No. This is gonna be poppin'. We need to figure out where the entry gate is gonna be.
Well, there's gonna be one that goes right under the tracks by town, like over here.
Why is this one just blurred out?
Cause I wrote brewery.
Do drinks place.
Why? Did you not turn off your censorship, your free speech?
I don't know how to turn it off.
Oh.
Filter
Not
profanity.
general. Or is it
No.
general?
Is this gonna be one of them?
Yeah, this is where one of the entrances is gonna be. Or this might be the exit, cause then we can have the gift shop right here.
Yep. Yeah. That'd actually be good because if the entrance is closer to the train station, then people will be like, oh, do, and then once they get out of here, they'll be in town and they're more inclined to like, oh, there's a shop. Let's go look at the shop.
Mm-hmm.
On their way back to the train.
Yeah. Okay, so I've sort of laid out where I want this path to be and put up signs with all the structures, all the attractions we're going to have. So this place is pretty big. I knew it was going to be kind of a big area when I was planning it out. But it's a bit bigger than I expected. I might make some more paths around just so it's not a big circle, pretty much. We'll see how this all flows together once I've actually built the paths, and then we'll go from there. But for now, I'm going to get to building. And really quick, I want to say if you're enjoying this video so far, make sure to like and subscribe. And then also, leave a comment down below telling me what your favorite Halloween movie is. Or scary movie, Halloween movie, whatever. Leave a comment down below. Anyway, it's building time. Grant, I finished the path at the pumpkin patch. Have you seen it, Grant?
What? Sorry, my headset unplugged if you were talking to me.
Oh, I finished the pumpkin patch path. Have you
I did
seen
see that.
Yeah. What should I
Um,
build first?
I don't know. Let me go over there. I think the entrance, the gate, would be the best to start with, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you work your way in.
Yeah.
And then I feel like there should be a place to buy pumpkins right when you walk in. Or probably right when you leave, actually.
Yeah. I'll find some spots. Also, I realized I have, like, no pumpkins, so... If you have pumpkins, Grant, I'll accept any donations.
I don't know if I have pumpkins. There might be some pumpkins in the shop, but I'm not sure. Also, Garrett, look how crazy my building looks. It kind of is starting to fill in that area.
Yeah. The skyline's gonna look really cool once it's done.
So if anyone wants to build a skyscraper, now's your chance. It can be as fancy as the Sears building. Maybe not the Sears building. Maybe as fancy as the Chrysler building. Or as boring as the Twin Towers.
Yep.
They were boring, bro. They were just rectangles coming out of the ground.
But it was
Where are
about
you putting stuff?
what's inside the World Trade Center that mattered.
Wait, what did you say, Carrie?
Where are you putting buildings and stuff?
Oh, well, this is going to be a tower, like a kind of a tall tower for the train station headquarters, or the railroad. And then beyond this, it's all free game. Look at all this workable land. I think, Garrett, did you say that on this path over here, it'll be shops?
Yeah,
The path behind the...
we're gonna have a row of shops somewhere over there.
Okay, but it's pretty much free game. We do need to figure out like where paths go to. That's something I have to keep in mind.
Okay, I think we're ready to start working on the rest of this pumpkin patch. Now, we have a whole laundry list of stuff to build here. So I think we're going to start off with the gift shop, because that's a pretty easy, pretty simple build here. I have this spot ready to be built on. So I have some ideas for how I want this build to look. So how do I want to do this here? Okay, probably right there, and then I want to have one block here in the middle, so I can do that. I might still scoot it over one. I might as well. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay. And then I want something like this. Yeah. How do I want to do this part? I think I might just have to lower the entire path by one block. Honestly, I don't feel like doing that right now, so we're just gonna keep working on this. And I guess I should explain why I'm building this pumpkin patch in the first place. So, recently, as in like a few weeks ago now, I went to a pumpkin patch that's sort of near me. And I had never been to a proper pumpkin patch before, so this was a totally new, cool experience for me. And honestly, I had a lot of fun. We went there, we walked around a lot, we picked some apples, we went on this train, we got drinks at this brewery thing. I didn't get anything to drink, but other people did. Anyway, it was a really cool experience going there, doing all the fall activities. We basically just walked around for most of it. I think I got 16,000 steps, which is my new personal best. And so, like, the rec area, going to the pumpkin patch got me really inspired to build something similar here in our survival world. And that's kind of what I'm going for. I'm taking a lot of the things I saw at the pumpkin patch and putting them in this area, this general area. And for these builds, I'm trying to keep them in the traditional Minecraft village style, with the oak and the cobblestone, the logs and all that stuff. The roof is going to be a bit different, I think. It's going to be made out of stone brick here, which is what we need. We can't have all this wood. We need to have some more color, even if that color is gray. So the design that I'm going for with this gift shop is really similar to the one they had at the pumpkin patch. Essentially, you had to walk through the gift shop before you could leave, which is, I mean, as a business practice, that's kind of cool, kind of smart, pretty smart actually. It's kind of weird, I'll be honest. Okay, I'm losing it. To me, it seems a little predatory, but it is what it is. If you had a fun time at the pumpkin patch, spending hundreds of dollars on food and drinks and tickets, why not spend a few more dollars at the gift shop? Is this where the witch is? There's no way the witch is down there. You might have been able to hear it, but there's a witch that's just here on the property at all times. I don't know where she is, but she's here. I think I'll do the old trick of using half slabs for the floor here. How do I want to do this roof? But I have some other ideas for how I can do the front of this building. And I really need to move this path a little bit. Like I said, I'm not going to worry about it for now. I have bigger things to worry about, like trying to place the stupid fence here. Like that? Nope. Like that. And you know what? I'm going to move this fence one block closer. Right there. Honestly, that overhang might be a little low. Maybe it's just because there's the path right here, but I might raise it one block. I don't know. I'm gonna let it settle for a minute, and I want to try to figure out how to do this roof. I have some ideas. Do I have a stone cutter? Okay, so I've kind of been working through this roof here, and I think I found a design I like. Okay, so this design is sort of something I've used in the past, not on this realm, but on other realms and other worlds. I think this design is pretty cool. I mean, there's a reason I've used it so many times. I think it'll fit really well within the context of village-inspired builds. So, how exactly do I want this to go? I guess, what's the easiest way to start this? And I guess this is a better time than any to address you. Yes, you, in the audience. So the last video I made, which was about the HOA, the maybe evil, for sure tyrannical government organization thing we have in this world, and holy moly, I am blown away by how well that video did. I'm just so grateful for the people who watched it and commented and subscribed. It does mean a lot. It helps out a lot too. Anyway, I just want to say thank you all so much. I mean, this has been incredible. I can only hope that this video does half as well as that one. Anyway, I need to sleep. So I'm working through on the sides of the roof. Actually, I'll work on the other side. So I had this idea. I don't know if I'm 100% sold on it yet. It might be a little too bulky for what I'm working with here. But something like that. What do we think? I think it looks cool. I forgot to hit record again, but I pretty much finished up this roof here. There. Oh, get rid of the scaffolding here. And I think the last thing I need to do is make an overhang just like this one on the back side. And then this building will be pretty much done. There are a few more fine details I'll add in, and then it's interior time. I'm not going to work on the interior for now. Hello, pig. That'll be a project for later. I probably won't even include it in the video. We'll have plenty more interiors to work on other than this one. The brewery, which I'm going to build next, right there, should have a pretty cool interior. It'll be fun to work through that whole process. Cool. So, the building is pretty much done, like I said. I think it looks pretty nice. Let's get a view from back here. Let's get an aerial view as well. Yeah, I think that looks cool. It doesn't fit in maybe as well as I would like, but it still matches the aesthetic of the area, I think. I also forgot to put these in. Okay, now the building's done. We already have a customer, a chicken. Hello, chicken. Welcome. Now I just have to move this path down by 1 block, and then maybe a little to the right there. Path has been lowered. I'll have to adjust the landscape a little bit here. Anyway, there's a little thing I need to put in front of here. I can't think of the word, a little trail thing. A path! Oh my gosh. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word path. The 4-letter word path. So for this little path, I'm gonna have a mixture of stone, andesite, and cobblestone. Something like that. And then I'm gonna have little plant things. Now, you can't actually put plants in them because I'm just gonna put stairs there. But we're gonna pretend that's what they are. We're gonna use our imagination. I also need to put the little path here at the back. There we go. And then I can link up this little path with the main path. There we go. I might get rid of this dirt block here. There. And now I need to do the same thing right over here. Okay, gift shop is done. Now, next up is the brewery. Okay, well I forgot to hit record, but I recruited Grant here as my helper.
Hello.
Hello, Granite. And this is the start of the brewery.
These buildings are like a super, like there's just a big contrast between what's over there and what's over here.
Mm-hmm. Urban versus rural.
Yeah. Alright, how are we gonna do this roof?
Okay,
This is gonna be like a barn.
kind of.
Copper.
Copper, yep. It's gonna start sort of
Stone
like
brick.
this.
Do you want me to copy it on the other side?
Yeah.
Do you hear the witch?
Mm-hmm. I hear her all the time.
I guess it matches the vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Paid actor. Oh, I don't have any copper. Copper. My weakness.
Copper trains my powers.
Your weakness
Is copper?
is copper?
Me when my weakness is copper?
Oh no. Boom. Both sides look the same now. Well,
Um,
that's not true.
I think we gotta look at the creative world for a second.
Wait, can I see?
Yeah,
To get a general idea of what also I'm trying to do.
yeah. Because I think I changed it a little bit. I changed it a lot from the pictures that I took.
Oh, okay. That's the vibe. I see. Got your whole little town going on over here.
Oh yeah. The whole town, it's so nice.
Let me hop inside. When you said rough, I thought you meant like it was kind of half built. This is like fully built.
I'm good to go back into the survival world.
Okay. Things might get a little too advanced for me.
Ah.
Whoa. I made a mistake.
Oh, I see. I made a mistake too. We gotta tear the whole roof apart.
Seriously?
Yeah. I'm glad we didn't try to build the whole roof and...
Alright, back to square one.
Yep. So you see the logs? We have to move them up one block.
Well, that would do it.
Mm-hmm.
So just like add an extra block here.
Yeah.
Alright.
Like that.
Huh?
Like that.
Oh. Okay, I meant like, huh, like how did you do that? But I think I was doing it right. I just...
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know why I was second guessing myself.
Okay. Now we can start the actual roof.
Hype.
Oh, there's a home invader in the brewery. We're not open, sir.
Not yet. See, we already have customers lining up.
Mm-hmm. Demand is high. Oh. I'll have to move the archway over a block. Is that a normal skeleton horse, or did that one escape?
I'm guessing escape.
Yeah, he's an escapee. I don't know how he got out.
Put it back.
That's starting to look cool already.
Good. Oh, wait, she need to copy it on the other side.
Yep. Oh.
Bro. Bro, Xbox is so bad. I don't know if that's slanderous. I have a ladder. Over here. I was literally crouched!
Yeah, I keep being crouched and then falling off the stairs. I don't know what's
This is
happening.
right.
Yeah.
Will this go all the way across? The half slabs?
Yep.
Well, we're almost at 5,500 days.
5,500 days? That's crazy. We should do world tour at 10,000 days.
Okay, a lot's gonna be changed in 10,000 days.
That's why. Lots gonna be done.
Mm-hmm.
So the main part of
Nice.
the roof is done.
I just gotta do that really pointy bit.
Yeah, we have to do the weird bit. You know, looks like the roof is done, Grant.
Yay!
We did it. That took no time at all. It took like an hour to build this whole thing.
Not bad.
Well, we still have to build the inside. And I'll work on that
Yeah.
later. Because I'm lazy.
Yay. Laziness. I mean, it's done in the sense that, like, if no one ever goes in the building, you don't have to worry about the interior,
Yeah.
which is nice.
But that's another project down here. Let me go grab the book.
It's always satisfying.
Mm-hmm. The book keeps glitching and, like, moving stuff around. Anyway, brewery is done.
Yay.
Mostly done. Yay.
Look at it. It fits so well there.
Yeah. When I was planning it out, I did not count how many blocks the space was, but it fits perfectly.
Yeah. And I feel like kind of blocking the city makes it feel more like its own place.
Yeah.
Oh, nice door.
Was it already waxed? Oh, it's already waxed. Okay. What's next here? I think amphitheater should be next.
We can do that. But I can't right now.
Yeah, we gotta do that another time, probably.
Yeah. Like, where would that be? Right here?
I can show you in a sec. Oh,
I see where the
by
sign is, a small amphitheater.
Yeah, like, do you see where it goes down the hill?
Uh-huh.
That's where it's gonna be, like right here.
Nice.
So the stage will be here.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, it's been a pleasure building with you.
Yep. Likewise.
Go get some work done.
So I'm starting work on the small amphitheater here. I have, like the other builds, I have some ideas of what I want. And also, like the other builds, it's kind of based on an amphitheater I've seen in real life. Cool. There's a reason we don't like these guys. It's not just because their trades are bad, it's because they're invasive. So we're starting off with something kind of like that, actually. And then I need to make a bunch more half slabs so I can finish up the top of the band shell thing. Hopefully this will be enough half slabs to get this roof done. How do I want to do this? Like this, I think. Yeah, I'll start with this and see what I think. we think of this? I think the roof is a little top heavy. Doesn't quite angle the way I want it to. It's like a mullet, except not a mullet at all. It looks a little weird. Let's see if I can fix it. From up here it doesn't look too bad. I might just leave it because it's not that big a deal. And now I have to put these speakers in. And then the seats. The small amphitheater is done. I just have to make the path go on through here and try to fill up the space a little bit more. But other than that, that's some good progress. Check that off in our book here. When I can take out the petting zoo, I've decided we have the zoo already. It's this close to the pumpkin patch, so it's not really something we need to build here. I added the bakery instead. So now it's bakery time. In the bakery, it doesn't really have any real life influence. It's gonna just be kind of a big red barn. Only problem is I don't know exactly where to put it. Like right here or up here. Let's see if I can get it to fit like right here. And it might be a bit too big for the space. Okay, I think that actually fits in pretty well so far. Let's build the full box. Because that's what barns are, they're basically big boxes. Where's the best spot to get an aerial view of this big red box? I think just right here, to be honest. Can I fly over there? Nope. Oh. You know, I think that does fill in the space pretty well. Because my idea was to put like a flower garden here and other garden-y type stuff around it. So I think this is kind of the perfect spot. You know what, I should probably talk about this because I haven't yet since the previous video. But anyway, if you didn't watch the previous video, you might not know what's going on in this realm, but basically, we're having an election. We're trying to elect a neighborhood president for the HOA, and so far things have been going pretty well, I guess. We've gotten a pretty decent voter turnout, so I'm just hopeful that we can actually get a decent candidate. Now the HOA's new intern, who is in fact a copper golem, he's very busy, he's always hard at work. He's going to be the one tallying up all the votes. Maybe. We haven't decided yet, but I know for sure he's going to be monitoring the polls to see if there's any voter fraud going on. We probably won't hear much about the election for a couple of weeks, I think, and I'll tell you why. Basically, I am going on a trip, like a vacation, like a business trip. It's a bit of both, to be honest, and I won't have nearly enough time to get a proper video done for that week. So there are some filler episodes that are going to be coming out around that time. It should be in 2 weeks from the release of this video, so keep an eye out for that. Now the thing about filler content on this channel is it's usually pretty decent, but because I'll be out of town, and because I will be putting out some filler content, that means the pumpkin patch probably won't be done by Halloween. And that's kind of what I wanted to do. I wanted to have a Halloween episode with the pumpkin patch, but plans don't always work out. Time gets away, you know. It's just a part of living life. You aren't always going to have time to record or work on stuff. You might have noticed I put some smaller details in. I put a fence up, put a bench, and some plants there. And that's basically because I have time to play Minecraft, but I don't have a lot of time to record. Or I haven't had a lot of time to record recently. And honestly, I didn't even know if I was going to be able to get this video out on time. but in the end, things usually have a way of working out. I like to say everything works out the way it's supposed to. Not that everything happens for a reason, but the way it works out is the way it works out, and you can't change that. Anyway, I don't want to talk about philosophy here. I want to talk about building this bakery. It would be cool to do like a pale oak log here, like a stripped log, and then sort of like a real barn. We can have a little window in the middle, like that. Yeah. Do I have any more of this pale oak wood? I think, just to save on resources for now, I'm going to take these, because I'm going to build a foundation here anyway. It's not just going to be a standing building. Building on stilts, you know those houses they build on stilts by the ocean? Those are crazy. You would never catch me living in one of those things. Yeah, I'll definitely need to get some more pale oak. There might be some in the chest, actually, or in my shulker box. Let's see. Nope. Okay, I got a big chunk of the building finished here. Now I just need to... Well, there's a little bit more I need to do, but I need to finish up some of these walls, and then I can start on the roof. The main thing I needed to do was raise this up by a block. Alright, the roof is now done. The rest of the building, it's pretty much finished. The foundation's still a work in progress. And ignore this giant hole in the wall. But for the most part, the building's done. When I have time off camera, I'll work on some of the finer details, like the texturing on the roof and the interior. But for now, that's all I have time for. So, I'd like to say, thanks for watching. Unfortunately, just the way timing has worked out, I don't think I'll be able to get my spooky Halloween fall episodes out in the order and time that I wanted, but it is what it is. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you later.